What's up, guys? Welcome to Sports. Well, in today's video, we are recap the NFL season. That's right, the 2023 NFL season is in the books. But boy, it's been a wonderful, fantastic season. All fan bases, from Super Bowl all the way to Week One, from Week One matchup between Lions and the Chiefs to the playoffs, all the way to Super Bowl 58. I will be talking about each team. And we'll look at what each team, what my thoughts of the game, what the best games were this year. Let's go Super Bowl number one. The playoffs were hell of games. I'll tell you that right now. I think the Chiefs played the Bills. I think once or twice in the regular season. Was phenomenal. A lot of Sunday football, Monday Night Football, Tuesday Night Football were good. A lot of any close games were fantastic. A lot of good games this year. Oh, shout out to the international games. The games that played in London. The game where I think was played in Munich. And South and the NFL will be spent playing in in San Pablo, Brazil, and I believe somewhere in Spain. I think maybe Madrid. If I'm not being hearing that correctly. We'll also take a look at odds of next year's Super Bowl. That's right, the odds of Super Bowl are out. This period, way too early. Super Bowl odds. All right, let's talk about each team. We'll break down each team. My thoughts on how they perform throughout the season. Let's get started. Okay, the team. Okay, let's see here. This one has been a fantastic season. We are gonna go by conference. So we'll start with the AFC. We're gonna go East, West, North, South, and then same thing with the NFC. Okay. It has been a very interesting season. Comment below what you thought of the season. Whether your team made playoffs now, regardless of how your team did, I'm curious. So, are you guys ready? Let's get started. Here we go. All right. AFC. We'll start with the Bills. They were 11-6. A 7-2 home record, 4-4 on the road. They had a really good season. Bills. The Bills, they just lost the postseason, but here's the other Bills. This Josh Allen and this team, a heck of a season. I'm gonna give that a heck of a season for the Buffalo Bills. Amazing season. Congratulations to the Bills for one of the season. Yes, you made the playoffs. You won your conference and your division. So you made the division, didn't win your conference, but you made the playoffs. I'm happy for the Bills. Congratulations. This team played they played the Hearts out. I can tell you right now. They played the Hearts out. Bills fans, Bills fans, Bill Mafia. I'm happy for you guys. You're the best fans. You're one of the craziest fans out there. You always support your team no matter what, to ups and downs, and I think the Bills will do great next year. So congratulations there. Miami Dolphins making the playoffs. You lost your wild card game to the Chiefs, but you play well. I love Tua. He's a good player. Tyreek Hill. Dolphins. I expect great things for the Dolphins in the upcoming future. I do see great things for the Dolphins. All right, Jets and the Patriots. Jets been season 7-10. Not a great year. Everyone goes down. You get back next year. If I'm the Jets, I'm worried about free agency and I'm worried about the draft. That's my target. If I'm the Jets, I gotta go to the. If I'm the Jets, the draft coming up in a few months, I'm worried what my needs are. I need some protection for Aaron Rodgers. I need some protection for quarterback. That's what my Jets is. If I'm Jets right now, for next season, want to do really good next season. If I make the playoff next season, they gotta go really deep in the free agency, make some trades, and do really well in the NFL draft. Upcoming NFL draft. So that's what I gotta do. The Patriots 4-13. Not a great year for the Patriots. Same thing. I said they want to go. They want to go to playoffs. They got to do really well in free agency and really well in draft. They need a new quarterback, of course. I don't think Mac Jones or Billy Zapier is the answer. They have a new head coach. Belichick is out. We'll see what direction they go with. But I think the Patriots will it be good next year? We'll see how they do. But it'll be an interesting season there. All right, for defending back-to-back Super Bowl champs, including the Super Bowl champs, the Chiefs 11-6 win Super Bowl. Crazy year for the Chiefs. Do I think Chiefs will be back next year? They'll make the playoff next year. I think they'll make the playoff next year. Will they win Super Bowl next year? No. Is it one of the rarest that you'll see in football, especially in NFL, is with three-peat. No team in NFL history has gone three-peat. Will the Chiefs do it? I doubt it. It's one of the hardest things to do. Given there's really good teams, a lot of good teams next year that are going to do better. For example, the Ravens, especially the Chargers, especially teams within their own West. Look at AFC West. They got two new coaches. The Raiders are going to do well next year, I believe so. But the Chargers is a team I got to worry about if I'm Chiefs. I'll tell you that in a second. Chiefs played really well this game. And like I said, I did a recap of the Super Bowl. Go check that out. Raiders. They promote within Anthony Pierce as new head coach. They were 8-9. Pretty decent season for the Raiders. I do expect them to do good. They'll do good next year. That's my Raider Nation's there. Broncos. Sean Payton. Broncos. Is Russell Wilson the answer? No. I think Broncos. I'm gonna go with quarterback. Somebody can go with system. Somebody can help you with games. I don't know if Russell Wilson is the answer right there. Chargers. Look, they're a good team. All right, they're a playoff team. Yeah, they got a new head coach in Jim Harbaugh. They need to take a program. I think the Chargers will turn on a program. They'll be when they make playoffs next year. Heck yeah, the Jim Harbaugh, the Chargers will make playoffs more often than not. They're not a bad team. Neither the Raiders. On both teams, neither the Raiders or the Chargers are bad teams. It is this year was just not a great schedule. I think the Chargers will be back next year. They're gonna do really well in the draft. They're gonna do good with the draft and do some good job in the free agency. But boy, Chargers. I think when they make the playoffs, I tell you what, long Jim Harbaugh head coach Chargers, they'll make the playoffs more often than not. To the NFC North, we'll go to the Ravens. Great season, make the playoffs. Got the NFC bye, lost to the Chiefs. Raven Nation, Lamar Jackson, and a really good team with Lamar Jackson, Gus Edwards at running back, and Malcolm Injured tight end, and John Harbaugh at head coach, and Tom Market at first grader. Can't tell something? The Ravens are making playoffs again. They are going to be back next year. They're a really good team. I love what we see from Lamar Jackson and John Harbaugh and Todd Monken. They'll be back. Okay, the Browns, 11-6, made the playoffs. They made the wild card game, of course, lost it. They are a really good team. I think they'll be back this year. Same with the Steelers. They really they played really well. Good season. For Mike Tomlin and team, I expect the team to be back next year. Steel Nation, get ready for next season. I think you'll be really well done there. The Bengals, with Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow, and Burrow missed season with injury. He'll be back next year. Same thing with the Chargers. I know Hobart was down. He'll be back next healthy. They have good quarterback. Go back Chargers. Go back to the Chargers. Instead of the Chargers, why the Jim Harbaugh head coach? They also got Justin Herbert. The team is built for playoff ready. Same thing with Chargers. Bengals very built similar. They're built for playoffs. I do believe both teams will make it to playoff again at some point along the next few seasons. Move on to the AFC South. Texans. I love the direction the Texans are going. CJ Stroud, quarterback. Is he the answer? Yes. With 10-7 record. I love CJ Stroud. He's a really young quarterback. Even under pressure, he's doing really well. I love what I see out of Houston. A really good team right now. For Marco Ryan and his team. Hats off to there. Jaguars. A 9-8 record. Did not make playoff, but they were so close. I do believe they'll be good next year. With Trevor Lawrence and that team. They're a pretty good team. We'll see how they do next year. Colts. With AR 15, a quarterback, administrative quarterback. This team is really good. Who is it? Jonathan Taylor, running back. This team, I love the Colts. They play really decent. This is a really good season the Colts have had in a long time. Really good, great next season. Time will tell, but I think they'll do good next year. All right, Titans. What the hell happened? You have Derrick Henry, but I don't know what Titans need to do, but they need to do something in draft wise, maybe fantasy, do something. But they need to get back. They're okay, decent season this year, not the greatest season, but they gotta do well next year. So that wraps up the AFC. Let's move on to the NFC. We're gonna start with the NFC East. We'll start with the Cowboys. Excuse me. The Dallas Cowboys 12-5 record. Really good season for the Cowboys. I really enjoy watching the Cowboys. You know, they play really well. In the sense that, oh, they did well. I love that. Mike McCarthy's gonna do the program. Dak Prescott, quarterback. And the running back situation. I CeeDee Lamb, one of the best receivers on the team. High expectation. Will the Cowboys be back next year? Probably. This is the cycle we see often with the Dallas Cowboys. Enough for the playoffs. Eagles, not a great season. 11-6, shy of making it to the playoff. Lost to the Buccaneers in the wild card game, unfortunately. But they had a great season. They're the only team to lose the Super Bowl the previous year. We lost the Chiefs the previous year. To come back with a better record, yeah, they started 10-1, and of course, the rest is history. But they came in with a slightly better record than they had the year before. At least initially started, not about 5 last 7, and so it's not an easy task. But I do believe the Eagles will be back next year. Giants 6-11 and Commanders go 4-13. Not much to say about this team, but they need to do well in draft as well as fantasy. Both teams are pretty good, decent teams. They got to do something. Whether it's offensively, defensively, something. Need to figure out if they want to get back into this game. The 49ers, the Super Bowl runner-up, 12-5 season, made all the way to Super Bowl. Great year for Brock Purdy, Chris McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, Joe Kittle, Kai Shanahan, and that team. A really good team. I'm really happy for the 49ers. They had a really great performance, both offensively and defensively, in the Super Bowl. Throughout the season, they were a fun team to watch. Keep it up, 49ers. I mean, this team will be back next year. I'll tell you in the video of the Super Bowl. Go if you had not checked it. I recapped the Super Bowl video, but I said in the video that this 49ers team, 49ers, listen, you guys be back next year. Not saying you win the Super Bowl, but you're back next year. I'm going to tell you that. Rams 10-7 season. What a great year for Mike Matthews, Stafford, Cooper Kupp, and Sean McVay and that team. Congratulations. So one of the amazing seasons. Last year also Lions in the wildcard game, but you'll be back next year. 9-8 season, not a bad year for Seahawks and Pete Carroll's final year. They move on. And Mike McDonald named head coach. The defensive coordinator from Michigan, Baltimore. I suspect Seahawks to make a playoff next year. They are a really good team with Geno Smith quarterback. I do believe Metcalf and Lockett wide receivers. Great defense they have. I do expect Seahawks to be a good team. Will they make the playoffs next year? Probably. It's hard to tell early season. Cardinals 4-13 season. Not a great year for the Cardinals. I know Kyler Murray missed most of the season with the injury. Is he back? I think he's back. I do expect the Cardinals to do slightly better with the playoffs next year. Not guarantee it, but they will do better than they did this past year. Alright. Moving on to the NFC North. The NFC North team that everybody talk about the Lions. The Detroit Lions go all the way to the NFC Championship game. Almost win it. Almost has one shot to the Super Bowl. Lost it. Because they beat them. They beat themselves in that game. Can you tell me the truth? Lions fans listening right now? You're going to be back to playoff next year. That's what I believe the Lions will be back next year to playoff. You won Super Bowl on a technicality. You beat the Super Bowl champs in the Week 1 game. You'll be back next year. Yes, you have to face, look, schedule next year is not easy. Yes, you have to face the 49ers again. But this time on the road. You have to face the Cowboys again on the road. You face the Conference again. But they're a really good team. I think you can win the NFC North. They're a young team. Very successful. As long as Dan Campbell head coach, they're going to win a Super Bowl. They got both coaches coming back. If reason why? Because they want to win the Super Bowl. The whole philosophy going fourth down, and then people criticizing on him. I talked about all this in the Lions recap. Lions, what was the NFC Championship? I talked about that as well. Your Lions, your fourth down one, your situation. That's his identity. Keep up. That's how it got here this far. And the Lions fans' expectation. You guys hosting the draft. I expect Lions to do really well in the draft and do some fantasy. Secondary is where I'm worried about if I'm a Lions fan right now. Is where the secondary is. The needs right now for if a Lions fan right now is the secondary there. But they'll be back next year. I said that. Respect, golf contract will be extended and all that. Packers 98 season. What a season been for the Green Bay Packers. For Julian Love and Matt Fleur. It's been a season, wonderful season. Go to the divisional game, of course, losing to the 49ers. Great year for the Packers. Keep the football up. Vikings 7-10. Bears also 7-10 record. I'm telling you what's thinking about the Vikings and the Bears. They're trending not in the right direction. Neither team. I think the Vikings are slightly better than the Bears, but neither team in the right direction. What the Bears do? It's just to feel the answers. I don't know. I mean, I can trade and you do really get granted. Bears do have the number one pick and overall in the upcoming 24 draft. They also have the ninth pick as well in the first round. They have 2 picks in the first round. Vikings need to do something offensively, whether pretend a quarterback or get a new quarterback or maybe receivers. Yeah, I like Justin Jefferson. He's a good player, but something needs to come on the Vikings right now. And the Bears will the Bears play next year? Not saying they would, but there's a possibility that can happen in the NFL. But they need to do something positive if they want to get the momentum going there. And last but not least, the NFC South, the Buccaneers, Saints, Falcons, and Panthers. Let's start with the Buccaneers. 9-8 make the playoffs, go all the way to the divisional game, losing to the Lions on the road. 9-8 season, great year for Baker Mayfield and Chris Godwin and Mike Evans, and a great offense. I love the Buccaneers. I always saw the Buccaneers on the playoff. They are a really good team of the year. They're one of the best teams so far in the NFC South. They're the best team right now in the NFC South right now. They're going to win the NFC South again next year. Heck yeah. Long Baker Mayfield's there. They're going to do well. Saints, a similar record, did not make the playoffs. They missed it by an inch. Saints had a great year as well. Falcons, 7-10. I don't know where the Falcons had a really good season. Bijan Robinson at running back. I don't know who's the quarterback for the Falcons. Any answer to that? They have a new head coach. Who's that go there? Panthers 2-15. Then you have Bryce Young and that team. You have Bryce Young quarterback, and you go 2-15. Yeah, I get it. Look, football doesn't always say like the NFL. You go quarterback. Will the Panthers make the playoffs next year? No. This is one of the few teams. I said the Bears, Panthers are one of the few teams that are not going to make the playoffs. Why? They need to do better. Maybe the Cardinals. Panthers need to do really good next year. They need to do really well in the draft, first of all. Basically, they need something going. I don't know the personnel or what it is, but if they want to make playoffs, they got to do something. They got to flip the script. It's 2-17, 2-15. They had a similar record last year. This cannot happen. They started the season 0-14 or something like that. One loss, the first was 13 or something games and won 2, then lost so many games. This cannot happen. You gotta do better than that. That's what I'm gonna tell you right now. If you're the Panthers right now, you gotta do better. Alright, all the teams of the NFC and AFC, who are the best teams so far we saw 2020 season? Buccaneers, Packers, Lions, Rams, 49ers, Eagles, Cowboys, Chiefs, Bills, Dolphins, Ravens, Browns, Steelers, and Texans. These by far are the best teams who had a great season. Austin seasons whether they made the playoffs or not. These teams had the best year. A lot why? Because they made the playoffs. These are teams playoff. These are the playoff teams. But even if you made the playoff, so comment down below your thoughts of your team. How your team did this season. What you expect future. Alright. Speaking of which, the 2025 Super Bowl 59 would be in New Orleans. The logo. Well, actually, let's look at the logo. Hold on. The logo has been released. I'm gonna show you that in a second. And I'm looking at the latest odds. There you go. Look at this. There you go. Maybe better. Well, look at this. There it is. So this is the official logo of the 2023-2025 Super Bowl for next year in New Orleans. The sneak peek at the logo. How cool is that? Speaking of odds, Let's take a look at the odds. Who has the best odds? Who doesn't? Right now, the 49ers do have really good odds. They're of course the betting favorite right now. Plus 500 according to FanDuel. We'll look at also at DraftKings as well. Kansas City Chiefs plus 65, so 650. So they're the second best odds. Ravens, the third best odds, plus 900. Lions, plus 200. I said this before in the end of the Super Bowl video. Lions fan, listen. You have the fourth best odds. Currently, you have the best odds to win the Super Bowl. Congratulations, you do have the best odds. These are among the top 5. 49ers, Chiefs, Ravens, Lions, and Bills by far have the best odds to win the Super Bowl. And of course, plus 500 for the Bills. Plus 1,500 for both the Cowboys and the Eagles. No, sorry, the Bengals and the Cowboys. Eagles have plus 1,700. Dolphins, a long shot with plus 2,000. Houston Texans, 2,500. And of course, 2,500 for the Packers. These are teams that made it to the playoffs. Alright, teams that did not make it to the playoffs. Rams, also the last playoff team to make 3,000. Alright. Chargers, plus 3,000. Jets, 3,000. Jaguars, 3,000. Vikings, 4,000. Bears, 4,000. Colts, Browns, 4,000. No, sorry, 4,500. 5,000 for the Falcons. 5,000 for the Colts. Saints have plus 7,500. 7,500. So look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams have the best odds, right? Those teams are the Saints, the Raiders, the Cardinals, the Buccaneers, and the Seahawks. The Steelers have plus 1,000. So the Broncos, of course, the Commanders have plus 300. Alright, plus 1,500 is 1, 2, 3, 4 teams. That's the Commanders, Patriots, Titans, and Giants. Of course, Panthers have the longest shot with 25,000 according to FanDuel. Alright, let's take a look at the latest odds for according to DraftKings. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. Very similar. 49ers again the favorite to win it. Chiefs. Very similar numbers actually, as you saw in the FanDuel. This is DraftKings, by the way. Looking at right now, 49ers are the favorite to win it. Chiefs are the second best odds. The Ravens, the third best odds. Bills, the fourth best odds. The Lions, according to DraftKings, have the fifth best odds. All of these teams, who's going to win the Super Bowl? I think it's going to be one of the 5 teams. One of these 5 teams will win the Super Bowl. I doubt it'll be Chiefs again in 3-peat. Again, really, that's the hardest thing you can do in football. But these are the latest odds. You can look at it on your own. But these are, Bengals plus 1,300. Miami plus 1,200. 2,000 for the Eagles, Packers, and the Cowboys. 2,200 for Texas. 2,500 for the Chargers and the Jets, Jaguars, and the Bills have similar odds at 3,000. So the Browns and Rams. So these I went over again in the previous when looking at DraftKings, but these are the latest odds for next year. Speaking of which, what's next for these teams? Well, the off season is over. It's the off season. What's going to happen? Well, free agency. Signing contract players you want to keep. Make some trades. And of course, the draft's coming up. That's why the 2024 draft is in Detroit this year. It's coming up in April. I'm excited for that. Detroit fans are excited for that. But that's coming up, by the way. So that's all I have for you guys. 2023 season of NFL is in the books. It's been a wonderful, fantastic season. I talked about every team, what it did well, and how it did well. It was a really good season for everybody. I enjoyed the games from, like I said, week 1 all the way to the playoffs, all the way to the Super Bowl. It was a great year. I can't wait to do it all again next year. Until then, I will see you guys on the next NFL coverage. I will be doing a mock draft coming. Also, keep in mind, keep an eye on free agency. Any trades to be made. Of course, I'll do some mock draft, and I'll be covering the NFL draft as the best as I can. Like and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification button up. That's where I'm signing out. I'll see you next video. Peace.